Hello, welcome back to Truthseekerstea. My name is Kate and I am very thankful to have you here. Thank you for watching. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading about your person's actions towards you versus their feelings. So we're going to be looking at basically whatever they're telling you, whatever they're doing that's very obvious and clear to you versus what's hidden underneath within their feelings, maybe things that they're not really showing. So pretty straightforward. We're going to use their action towards you as the energy check-in to see if you pick the right pile. And we'll be doing tarot, oracle, and then at the end we'll be getting advice from spirit for you about the connection that you have in mind. So there are 3 piles for you to choose from. For pile 1, we have the black obsidian crystal with the Starspinner Tarot. For pile 2, we have the selenite heart with the Apparition Tarot. And for pile 3, we have the clear quartz crystal heart with the Moon of Power Tarot. So go ahead and take whatever time you need to figure out which pile is calling to you. Don't worry about it too much though, because you should be able to figure out whether or not you picked the right pile based on whether or not their actions towards you align with what you're experiencing. So I will have all the timestamps linked down below, and I'll be starting with pile number 1. Also, if any of you guys are looking for a personal reading, I currently have mine open, and you can book a reading with me through the link in my description box. But without further ado, let's get into the piles. Hello, pile 1. If you chose the black obsidian crystal with the Starspinner Tarot deck, then this is going to be your reading. I already said in the intro, but we're just going to be looking at your person's actions towards you first, and then we're going to look into their feelings and see if there's anything that they're not really showing to you right now. So I'm going to get straight into it. You should be able to figure out if this is your pile based on their actions, and if they don't seem to align, then you might want to check out another pile, but let's get into this one. All right, pile 1. What are pile 1's person's current actions towards pile 1? Okay, we have the 7 of Swords here in reverse coming out first. We have the 2 of Pentacles. The 10 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, wow. So with the 7 of Swords coming out first, there is a feeling here of this person giving you the impression that they may be like sneaky in some way, okay? With the 2 of Pentacles here, it makes me kind of feel like they might be juggling multiple things right now, or they may have their focus on multiple options when it comes to people or love, or potentially it could be a different third-party situation like work or something like that, or family, something else. But there is a feeling of them very much not being very open with you in regards to their feelings, what their focus is. The main thing is this lack of clarity that they give you through their actions regarding what their priority is right now. I'm going to get more into the 10 of Swords in reverse here as well, because that's interesting. Why is the 7 of Swords here in reverse regarding their actions? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Okay, this may be someone who is hyper-dependent or like avoidant of commitment is something I'm picking up on. 2 of Swords. Yeah, this person shows you that they're through their actions, they show that they're very unsure of what they want, okay? And there is this energy of them kind of sneaking away, or maybe they disappear sometimes and you have like no idea what's going on with them. They may go really silent with you sometimes. But I feel like this person acts like they do not know what they want for this connection. But why is the 10 of Swords here? The Ace of Swords in reverse. The 9 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Let's just finish off the spread and then we'll go more into it. Why is the 9 of Cups here in reverse? All right, we have the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the 6 of Cups here in reverse, back of the deck. Okay, interesting for you guys, pile 1. A scenario I'm picking up on, this may be someone that hasn't gotten over something from their past, okay? Like there may be someone that you feel like this person may be juggling you with, or you may be feeling like this person is undecided about whether or not, if that isn't the case, there's a feeling here of them with the 10 of Swords here. You may feel through this person's actions that sometimes you feel like they are honestly like done with the relationship is what I'm getting. Like the way that their actions come off towards you is they show you that they are very unsure as to whether or not they want to move on in this connection with you, if they want to sneak away to something else. It's almost like their actions are very wishy-washy towards you. Like I feel like this person, with the 9 of Cups here in reverse, there's this energy of them showing through their actions that they're very unsure of what they want, okay? And with the 6 of Cups here in reverse, it's making me feel like this person could be stuck in the past or having a hard time letting go of something from their past. This could be you. So for all of you, it doesn't have to be that there's like another person that you feel like this person's sneaking off to. For others of you, I'm getting that with the 10 of Swords here in reverse and the Ace of Swords, it's almost like they seem to be showing you that they don't know what they want, and they don't, through their actions, are showing you that they aren't sure if the connection's over or if they're just holding on to this. It almost isn't clear to you if this person is literally just like holding on to this connection with you for no reason, or whether or not they actually want to work towards something better with you, is what I'm getting. It's almost like this person, through their actions, it's just very unclear as to what they want to create and like who they want to collaborate with, and what they like. Do they want to be on your team, or do they want to be on someone else's team? There's almost this energy of like, do you want to be here or not, through their actions? Like either way, even if this is so for some of you, I'm picking up that this is someone that you may have like a lingering relationship with, where you've already had a past with this person, and now it's just very unclear as to whether or not this person wants to go their own way or not. Like, and they're kind of not giving you clarity about what they want. I'm trying to think about the other scenario would be that this is someone that you more recently met, and then there's someone from their past, and like that could be the third party situation that I'm kind of picking up on, is that maybe this person has this other lingering relationship, and you just aren't really sure if like they want to really focus on you, or if they're kind of still thinking about something from their past. Okay, so I am really picking up on 2 energies for this one. I'm gonna get a sip of water. And so I am getting this duality of this person sometimes like kind of disappearing, or like not giving you much information, and kind of being distracted even. Like I almost feel like this person may come off through their actions is very scattered and not necessarily focused on, they're not, the main thing that's coming through really clear is that this person, the way they show you that they're focused on multiple things right now, and it's just not clear as to whether or not this is something that makes them happy. I feel like this person isn't giving you clarity about like, because they don't have clarity, obviously, through their actions, whether or not this connection is something that they want to let go of, or do they want to hold on to this and try to work and make it better? Because there's almost this feeling of them maybe not deciding whether or not they want to let go of this connection, or whether or not they want to move forward. Okay. And so I am picking up a more dominant energy, that this connection is feeling more like someone that you've had a relationship with, and it's like this person isn't giving you clarity about whether or not they want to work on this connection, or do they want to leave it behind? Like, what do you want? What's going to make you happy? And there's almost just this energy of complacency or not deciding that. But I'm going to get some oracle cards to clarify. But I do feel like with the 6 of Cups here, I feel like this is someone you have history with. For most of you, it feels that way. Yeah, it's like, are you... It almost makes this person feel a little bit shady to you sometimes, because I feel like they may be, through their actions, kind of pushing you away, or trying to, not like playing mind games with you. It's like, I don't think they're intentionally doing that, but it may come off like they have one foot in the door. Maybe it is a toe. 1 foot in the door and one foot here. And it's almost like this energy of them maybe sometimes trying to push you away or move on from it. But it's like they clearly show you that they still have like a hold with you. But it may be that sometimes they're trying to like move on, or they're trying to show that they're independent, and like they're trying to focus on other things, but then it's like almost like sometimes they maybe give you an inkling that they still do care and that they are still focused on this connection with you. But yeah, I'm going to focus more on the storyline, that this is someone that you've had history with and someone that you may have had like a sort of wishy-washy ending with. Like with this Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords, it may be that this relationship ended in a way that was like not clear-cut, or, you know, it's almost like not clear as to whether or not like it's over between you guys. Like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting the most. What are their actions here, Spirit? What are their actions like in this connection? For pile one, what are pile one's person's actions like towards pile one? It's like they don't want to let go of you. The way they're acting is like they don't want to let go of you, but they're still kind of trying to keep the potential open, maybe because they still have sentimental feelings for you. I saw this puppet here. Yeah, and so there is this energy of them. Okay, so I'm getting two things here. One thing I'm getting is that this person may be being very strategic with you, and their actions may feel like they're kind of playing with you, or they're kind of like, yeah, I'm getting the feeling that the way that their actions are coming off is like this person wants to be in control of what happens. And so it's almost like they're avoiding uncertainty here by trying to be the controller of the connection is what I'm getting. And I feel like they're avoiding being the one who is being controlled here. And so this person may be like, again, that there was this idea of lacking commitment coming through. And so there's almost this fear. The way that their actions come across is that they still have interest in you, or if this is a new connection, they do have interest in you, but it's almost like they keep doing these contradictory things that almost keep you on the edge of your seat and unclear what this person wants, almost as a way of maintaining control of the connection is what I'm getting, is that their actions come off as kind of like, and I don't know if you've interpreted this way, but this is the way I'm interpreting it, is like there's almost this energy of them, in order to not feel controlled by this connection or overwhelmed emotionally, it's like they're trying to be strategic and not give too much clarity so they don't lose control of themselves in the connection. Yeah. Yeah. But it's like with this Three of Cups, the Three of Coins here, it's like the Three of Coins is all about mutual collaboration and taking into account everyone's ideas. And I almost feel like it's like maybe this person's showing you that like they're not really open to that. I feel like this person's kind of calling the shots, or maybe they're being wishy-washy so they can maintain more control of the connection within their actions. Yeah. Their actions are almost creating uncertainty, and I'm getting that it's kind of coming through like as a way to try to relieve anxiety by maintaining control. Yeah, we have laughing and crying here in reverse, which is just making me feel like this person is very up and down with you. And yeah, okay, yeah. So I feel like you guys, Pile One, have experienced a good amount of emotional ups and downs with this person, and so almost like the way of this person trying to maintain more emotional balance is almost them not fully investing, but still keeping their foot there. Like, I feel like that's why they're doing it, is because I feel like this connection does have the potential to be triggering for both of you, where emotions go up and down. And so it's almost like they're trying to be very controlled in their actions and not let this connection like flow authentically. It's like their actions are showing that things are very controlled and they seem to have a lot of blockages. And it's almost like because they're masking this like fear of the emotional volatility, I feel like that they can feel within this connection is what I'm getting. And I feel like they may be holding that back through focusing on other things or kind of keeping you as one option. So it's almost like they're not as triggered by it. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Get one more. Yeah, the Messenger here in reverse. Okay, and so this person, the thing that's coming through very strongly is that this person is not being very open or authentic with what they want and how they feel about the past, you know? So if this is a new person, I feel like the past would have been someone else that maybe they're needing to like walk away from, and now they've kind of created this pattern of feeling the need to control and not give too much certainty and not just like flow interdependently with someone. They want to be in the driver's seat. And so I feel like they do this by giving unclear signals and trying to control the relationship and not come off in any way uncontrolled themselves. But with the Ace of Swords here in reverse and the Messenger in reverse, either this person, if this is someone that you have from your past and you're the one that they're still focusing on, it's almost like this energy of them very much not using their voice to tell you how they're feeling about your past and how they're feeling about like what's gone on and what they want for the future. It's like they're not working well with you. It's like they're not really letting you in on their process, and it's creating a lot of uncertainty. Their actions are very inconsistent. Their actions do not involve very much clear communication. If anything, their communication is very confusing and contradictory and cryptic in a way. Yeah. Let me get some more oracle. You want to just came to my head. Like, I have no idea this has anything to do with the reading, but oh my gosh. You know in Alice in Wonderland where she gets big, serpent, when the bird's like doing that? It's almost like this person's like on edge or something. Like, I almost feel like, yeah, it's like I feel like that's coming through because I feel like this person, you know how like that bird, it's like for some reason that scene is so funny to me, just like the way that the bird freaks out because Alice is like growing really big into the tree. And it's almost like they're afraid to let something overpower them. It's like they're very afraid of being overpowered. And so I feel like that's like a lot of the reason for their wishy-washy actions towards you that are meant to really not provide too much comfort, honestly, because they don't want... One, they're not really letting themselves be open. Okay. It's almost like they are keeping their options open because they're still not facing that. I think it would be sad for them to let go of the connection with you. And I do feel like they feel the connection with you. I guess I'm getting more into their feelings. I'll wait to get into their feelings, actually. What are their actions like here in this connection? We have childhood. Self-care. Okay. So I feel like this person, again, with the childhood coming out, they may be focused on something from their past still. Like that's coming that way. Or this person could be, with childhood, they may just be kind of repeating the same way. They may be like reverting to old ways is kind of what I'm getting. Like if this is someone you've known for a long time, but I feel like with the self-care here, it's almost like they are very self-focused is what I'm getting. But with the self-care in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost hyper-independent where they're avoiding feelings and avoiding intimacy and avoiding dealing with the truth of their feelings and the truth of the volatility of their feelings. And they're trying to be very controlled. They're trying to be very controlled within themselves so they don't get controlled by emotions or relationships. But I feel like the childhood and the Six of Cups here in reverse is very much, they're maybe not able to let go of the past between you, or if this is a newer person, they're not able to let go of something from their past that's separate from you. And they seem to be having a hard time like opening up and trusting the connection and just like being consistent and letting you in on their processes. It's like they're kind of forcing this almost secretive approach to their life. They're almost very secret about a lot of things. Like I feel like they don't open up very much to you. So now let's look into their feelings and maybe like the deeper motivations for these actions of theirs. Yeah, I am really coming to the conclusion that I feel like this person is being secretive and very unclear. Yeah, very unclear about some sort of past, either between you or with them and someone else. And they may be just coming off like they're trying to focus on other things, and they may just kind of disappear and just become super like self-reliant, but like keep circling back to your connection. Because yeah, they still are hung up on something or hung up on you is what I'm getting. But Spirit, please tap me into pile one's person's true feelings for pile one. What are their honest feelings like? This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse as well. Okay. Something's coming through already. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Queen of Swords. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Page of Swords. Back of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what's coming through for this person's honest feelings? So, all right, especially for you and for this connection, I feel like this person is in this complacent energy where with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, there's a feeling of them refusing to quickly take action or be consistent, because with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse right next to it, there's this energy of I'm afraid of giving too much energy towards something and then it not being what I wanted. And so there's almost this energy of hesitancy towards investing in this connection emotionally. And so with the Nine of Cups here in reverse, it's like this person truly feels like they don't know what they want right now and they don't know what would really make them happy. And so I almost feel like there's this energy of this person having this like this passion for you, having this, feeling that energy between you guys, honestly, and really not taking it to the next step. Does that make sense? It's almost like I'm seeing like someone, there is a fire here between you and this person, or there is passion that they have for you, but they're afraid of letting their passion drive them. You know what I mean? And so that is kind of how their actions are coming forward, is like you can obviously tell this person like has something for you, but because of this uncertainty and because of this fear of investing and then not being happy with what they invested in, they are holding back. And I feel like with the Page of Swords here, it's almost like they're trying to get as much information as they possibly can so they don't make a mistake. And so I feel like this could be coming off like them playing with you or trying to be secretive or anything like that. It's like, no, it's more like this person's being overly cautious and hyper independent with this Nine of Pentacles here. And with the Page of Swords, it's almost like this person is like very much in this like, not even just like curious energy, like in this like very much discerning with the Queen of Swords here and the Page of Swords. It's like this person's really getting in their head and trying to think before they just act through passion or emotion. This person is very much focused on taking action that is informed and making sure they have all the information that they need before they decide anything is what I'm getting. And I think it is coming off as a little bit hyper cautious. And I feel like this person is, if anything, coming off through their actions to you like they're going back and forth in their mind a lot. And if anything, it's like they're in a very frozen state right now is what I would describe it as. They're in a state where they're actually playing things very safely and very much trying to rely on their intellect, not their passion or anything like of attraction. It's like this person's holding that back. That person they're holding it back because there's a feeling of them wanting more information, or almost being defensive. They're a little bit defensive in a way, but I want to look more into this. Why is the Queen of Swords here? I want to know if this is representing you or this person's energy. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Three of Wands in reverse and the Sun in reverse. Okay. I feel like this person, I feel like it is their energy. I feel like right now, because they cannot see what the future holds for them, there's this big issue right now with them and lack of certainty for how things will unfold, or lack of certainty about the future. And so it's like we have the Ace of Wands here, but it's almost like they're refusing to follow through with the Two of Wands energy, which would include like planning and kind of setting up a future. And I feel like in this case, it'd be like making a decision about how they want to carry out this passion that they feel for you. Like, what do we want to do with it? But I almost feel like with this Three of Wands here in reverse, there's this energy of them struggling to get to this place where they're trusting in what's coming in for them, okay? Like, I feel like this person is playing things extremely safely. And with the Sun in reverse, they're very afraid of a potentially like negative outcome in the future. And so they're really refusing to move forward or move this relationship or process along. They're staying in this very like discerning zone where they're really intellectualizing their feelings and intellectualizing this entire relationship, because they're so uncertain. They're so not willing to risk investing and then the outcome not being what they wanted or not clear. And so, yeah, and so tapping in, it's almost like this person, something they need to realize is that they're not going to be able to control everything in life. And so I feel like that is why, like, their mindset and their feelings are attempting to avoid pain, or they're having anxious feelings, you know what I mean? Not necessarily super anxious, but they're holding back a lot. This person is truly holding back a lot because in their feelings, they are concerned about not getting what they want. And so because of that, they're not willing to take risks on investing or putting in energy, you know, into something until they're absolutely sure it's what they want. But it's almost pushing you away, or pushing their opportunities to connect with other people. And this even could extend to other things in their life. But I feel like with the Page of Swords here, it's like in their feelings, it's like, I just need to keep like my options open. I need to stay curious. Like, I just need to make sure I'm like not seeing any information. Like, they're very wanting to be certain that they're seeing things very clearly. And so I feel like this is coming off as kind of deceitful or like leading you on. But it is honestly this person's own like fear of the unknown and trying to control the future and trying to control, trying to avoid any sort of pain, you know what I mean? Any sort of regret, really, is what I'm getting to. Yeah, that's really what I'm picking up on, is just this energy of discernment and really refusing to lead with their heart or lead with their passion, you know, like lead through like a spiritual like energy where it's like you just kind of follow your heart, or you follow like your passion and your spirit and like what spirit's guiding you to do. I'm just going to dig deeper into this energy. Why is the Page of Swords here? What is the Page of Swords trying to discern? Queen of Cups here. Yeah, okay. And so they may be, it's interesting. It's like this person's very interested in you, and they see, I don't know why, I just like felt like my voice just cracked up. You guys probably didn't even hear it, but anyways, moving on. With the Page of Swords here is because they're focused on you and they're trying to like learn about you without getting too invested. And so they do have this interest in you, but there's this energy of them very much trying to learn everything they can learn about you so they can feel more sure about you is what I'm getting. But they do see, with the Queen of Cups coming out, it's like this person does feel pretty sure that you are like a very genuine, emotionally empathetic, compassionate, kind person, but it's almost like they keep wanting to make sure or something like that. Why is the Nine of Cups here in reverse? King of Cups. Yeah. And so I almost feel like they're struggling to really figure out what they emotionally want. Like, that is one of the biggest things I feel like they're struggling with, is whether or not they want to put their investments towards love and following their heart and emotional fulfillment, or whether or not they should be more focused on practical things and being very discerning with love. It's almost like they're in between those two, but now we have divine counterparts out here. And so they probably do feel very strong connection with you, but I almost feel like they're really wanting to make sure that where they put their energy is going to be the best use of their energy and their time, is kind of what I'm getting. Why is the Knight of Coins here in reverse? This is the Seven of Cups, yeah. Okay, so they want to make sure, yeah, and this is what's kind of coming through the whole time, is that they're very much concerned with illusions and following a like fantasy or some sort of emotional illusion. You know what I mean? This person is very concerned about being misled. This person is not trusting. And I think the reason why the Seven of Swords came up in their actions in reverse, I almost feel like this person's coming through is almost untrustworthy, but it's because they don't trust other people, or they don't trust that other people are being honest with them. And so they always feel like they have to be like discerning it so they don't get taken advantage of. I don't know if this person's been taken advantage of in the past or something like that, but there's this feeling of them not wanting to make some sort of mistake that they may have already made, but I feel like they're still healing from that. Or they may just have a belief about people that you can't trust other people and you can't just like trust the goodness in others. You know, I feel like this person has a hard time with that. And why is the Seven of Pentacles here in reverse? Exactly. Three of coins. They don't trust others. They have a hard time putting their trust. Literally, the Three of Pentacles, like the best way I could describe this energy, or like the way that I think about it is like, imagine like you're in school and you have a group project, and like the person that is struggling to trust other people and just like delegate the work, it's like they're just gonna be like, I'm just gonna do it all by myself. You know what I mean? Like, and kind of being controlling of the project, you know? And this person's almost in that mindset where it's like they could just delegate like what they need to get done, but it's almost like this energy of like, I don't really trust other people, and I don't want to mess anything up, or I don't want to sacrifice the results, like with the metaphor of like the project or something like that. So it's kind of like this energy of really not trusting and going with the flow that they have, and not trusting other people. Really, they have a lack of trust with other people that's coming through just really strong. And Nine of Swords back of the deck there too as well. So yeah, so their feelings, they're so torn, I think, because I think they do sense a very genuine, kind nature within you, but they may feel like it's too good to be true, or they may feel like they can't let their guard down. This person does not let their guard down, is like what I'm picking up on. I'm hearing better safe than sorry. That's like that would be, and I'm seeing trust here too, just coming through. I'm seeing that as like the motto of this person right now. So what else? Can you clarify this energy? What are their feelings like here? Can you please clarify their feelings? We have childhood. Okay, so something could have happened in their childhood, you guys. I don't know if this person like told you about that, but it's almost like something within their inner child does not trust other people, and they feel very protective. Yeah, and I'm seeing these pins here. It's almost like this person's very protective of themselves. Maybe they always had to do that throughout childhood. We have anxiety and we have support. Yes, they have a really hard time trusting that others are, there's a potential that people in their life are very much there to support them. They have a really hard time accepting support from other people and feeling safe in realizing that accepting support and being interdependent with someone and being emotionally like reliant on someone does not mean you're chained to them. And I'm like looking at these like chains here, and it's almost like this person is like afraid of being chained or something like that, or feeling like accepting support or being completely open with another person is a way of being controlled or something, which is just a skewed mindset, obviously, on relationships and love. And it could have something to do with their childhood, or something that something may have happened to them, with their parents may have made them feel this way, or maybe a previous relationship. But there's this energy here of them having a really hard time accepting support, even though like this person is so discerning. Like, what you may be very like emotionally supportive of this person, or like very much come off like very innocent, and just like they have a hard time believing that anyone that's freely giving to someone is doing that with no intention, no ulterior motive. And so they stay with this discerning mindset for self-preservation, really. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But I feel like at a deeper level, I feel like they feel this like watery connection to you, or they feel this opportunity for support with you. An opportunity, that's why they're holding on to you. The reason why they are giving you mixed signals is because intuitively, I feel like they feel very drawn to you and connected to you. And I think they do really enjoy your energy and feel supported by your energy. But there's just this feeling of not allowing it to let their walls break down. What else, Spirit? What are their feelings like? Yeah, sheer tenderness. And so a lot of this has to do with them letting themselves be vulnerable enough to be intimate and be vulnerable with someone, and trust that that leads to good things, and that's actually a beautiful thing to share with someone. And that's what it comes down to. And it's almost like this person, it's like they're just deep down, I feel like this is what they want more than anything, is just to be able to feel that support with someone. But it's like their anxiety and their triggers like are causing them to put up walls. And deep down, I feel like this is what they want. And I feel like this is even what their inner child really wants, is like for them to put their walls down. But and so I feel like you are this opportunity for them to be intimate with someone else and to trust someone else. But it seems to be their thing with the support and sheer tenderness. It's like they feel like that's almost a threat is what I'm getting. Like some people almost, like I've heard this before, like someone say, like someone who has a very avoidant like personality, someone who's like hyper independent has said like, when you compliment me, like it literally hurts me. And so there's almost this association with support being associated with pain, or not trusting that the more they open up to people and the more they like let people in, the more they associate that with the more pain or regret they may feel later on. So we have predictions of growth here in reverse. And so again, they're not letting this connection grow, or they may be afraid of letting it grow because they're afraid that they'll get hurt, honestly. And so they feel like relying on themselves is the best thing they can do. But I think their heart really calls for you and calls for this situation. So yeah, let's go into advice for you now about this connection. Whatever you need to hear that is, most healing for you regarding this connection. All right, what does pile 1 need to hear most? What does pile 1 need to hear most about this connection? What does pile 1 need to hear most about this connection? Embrace the in-between. A rebirth is assured. The miracles are endless. You guys, I feel like you guys might have been watching my last pick a pile. Be playful as well. The back of the deck. So what I'm getting is that, like, I hate to give the advice of like leading you guys on or being like, oh, it's going to work out in the end. Like, keep pushing through. But like, I genuinely feel like that is the message I'm getting here is like, Spirit's almost saying the more you can take this lightly right now and kind of understand that maybe this connection is in a transitionary state right now, or maybe they're building up their trust for connections. But with a rebirth is assured, it's like within this connection, Spirit's saying, regardless of what it looks like right now, regardless of how impossible it seems or how difficult it is, a rebirth means letting go of the past, letting go of the darkness. And with the bat here, it's like, it's kind of saying like this relationship is going to move out of the darkness, and don't doubt what's possible, but I just don't want to give you any like whimsical advice, but I feel like Spirit is implying here that this connection is going to shift eventually. But I also feel like Spirit's saying, try to, in the meantime, let yourself relax and let yourself be playful and understand that any amount of like suffering isn't going to bring you closer to the other end of the tunnel. And so I feel like with embracing in between, Spirit saying, do what you can while you can. Like, you obviously can't force this person to heal any faster or open up to you any quicker. But I feel like Spirit is saying like, sometimes there is this transition period in situations where, you wouldn't believe that things are going to improve, and things may look bad right now, but things can always transform. But of course, you guys, like, if this person is like very much becoming draining for you in any way because they're closed off, like, do what's best for you for this meantime. And maybe this means maybe there is going to be an in-between or a time period where this connection isn't necessarily at the best spot. But I do feel like Spirit's saying that there is potential for rebirth in this connection. I guess water. All right, what else, Spirit? What advice do we have for pile 1? What does pile 1 most need to hear? It says, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on, I will manifest. And it says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. And so, yeah, I feel like maybe some of you guys sometimes like drown a little bit in fear or doubt, or sort of just feeling really hopeless about this situation. And I almost feel like Spirit's saying like, there's a need to let go of the control about how this unfolds. And Spirit's almost saying like, the more you focus on any negatives of this situation, like it's almost not helpful. So I feel like if you can find a way to lighten up and find peace within this time period where this connection isn't, going the best, I feel like that is in your interest. And it says, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. And so that's what I was kind of getting, is like, I almost feel like with embracing between and like with the darkness of the bat, it's almost like I feel like you're in the dark right now. And I feel like Spirit's saying there is a bigger plan to this, and understanding that everything has its seasons and everything has its process, and knowing that this connection isn't meant to bring you down or hold you in darkness. It's meant to help you surrender and let the universe take care of this on a level is what I'm getting here. Yeah, so I hope that this is helpful for you guys, pile one. If it was interesting or it resonated, please do hit the like button. It really supports my channel. You guys have no idea how much of a big difference it makes, so thank you guys so much for doing that. Leave a comment. I love to read them and see what you guys thought about the reading, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you see my next video. I'll be posting 2 pick a card readings every week, so I hope to see you at the next one, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Selenite Heart in the Apparition Tarot, then this is going to be your reading about your person's actions towards you, and then we're going to be looking at their feelings and kind of uncover the ways in which their feelings are potentially leading to their actions, and hopefully unveil any confusion that you're having towards how this person is acting towards you. So the action portion should be a pretty good read on whether or not this resonates with you, because it is something that you should be observable to you. So if it resonates, that's amazing. If not, you might want to try another pile and listen to at least the action part of it. So let's get right into it. What are the actions that pile 2's person is currently making towards them? What are actions? What's the energy of their actions? We have the 8 of Cups here in reverse coming out first. What's the energy of pile 2's actions? 4 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Wands also in the reverse position. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Pile 2's actions, please. 10 of Cups in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Why is the 3 of Wands? Okay. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Justice at the back of the deck. All right. So I feel like the way that this person is acting towards you, first off, I want to say I feel like this is someone that you have a substantial relationship with. I'm not getting this is like a new connection. In my mind, then it's always like, unless this is someone who's also already in like a committed relationship. But I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to get confusing. So what I'm picking up on, the energy of this person's actions is almost that they aren't really satisfied. Like they show you that they're not currently satisfied potentially in this relationship, but they're also very closed off to figuring out new ways to bring more stability to this connection. They kind of show that they're very much in this energy of potentially showing that they're not happy or something, or that they're dissatisfied emotionally, but then also not really having, not really showing any signs of trying to figure out like what they can do to make things better. And so there's kind of this apathetic feeling here, or this feeling of like, you know, hopefully things will change in the future, but I'm also not really doing anything on my end to learn how I can make this better, or I'm not really being receptive to you even. This is their energy, being really receptive to pile 2's, what pile 2's telling me about what's wrong. And so there's almost this energy of like feeling dissatisfied. Like it's almost like they're showing you that their actions that they're potentially not feeling satisfied within the connection, with this Justice here too. And I feel like they're not really doing their share or their part in bringing justice to this connection, if anything, or bringing balance. It's like you may even feel like you're carrying the weight of the relationship right now. It's almost like this energy of like, there's just this complacent energy of them not really doing anything to fix anything, but maybe showing that they're not happy in some way with the 8 of Cups here. And so they may even be like saying that they don't know if like this relationship is going to make them happy or something like that, or they may be kind of like indicating that somehow, but like kind of just leaving it up to chance or kind of just waiting for things to change. And it's like, no, like you need to create your own reality here. Let's clarify this energy though, because I want to get into maybe what the situation could be a little bit more. But why is the Eight of Cups here in reverse for pile two's person's actions? It's like they're not doing what they need to do to make themselves happy, and maybe they're kind of like rubbing that off onto you. It's almost like this energy, this person, yeah. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Empress in reverse. Yeah, there's this energy of them being like dissatisfied, but also not taking responsibility for their own happiness. So I don't know if this person's like relying on you or expecting you to fix this or for you to make things better. But there's this energy of them waiting and also not being very expansive here. It's like a very stagnant energy that this person is coming through with. Yeah, the Empress in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like, if you're not happy here or if something in your life is unfulfilling, don't blame it on the connection or don't blame it on, like, that's the energy here. It's almost like they are not taking responsibility for what would make them happy and they're not making those changes is how it feels within their actions. Why is the Ten of Cups here in reverse? It feels like something personal with them. So a couple of scenarios that's coming through is like, I'm wondering if this person like didn't pursue something within their own life and they're kind of bringing their dissatisfaction into the connection here and almost bringing a certain pessimism into this connection. Why is the Ten of Cups here in reverse? The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. There's an energy of this person like feeling like under like satisfied or underappreciated, but also kind of dependent on you or something. With the Hierophant here in reverse, it could be that like this person is not feeling happy within your guys' commitment together, and they're just kind of, there's just this energy of them not doing what they need to do to make things better, and then also being stagnant. But let me get more. You guys, an alternative scenario that is coming through, which I don't doubt if you already listened to what I was saying, you probably clicked off, but something I'm almost also imagining is another person maybe that, something I'm getting for some of you is that this could be someone that is already married, okay? They're not happy in their relationship and they're not doing anything about it though. Okay, their actions towards you are like they're not really, maybe they're not talking with you, or maybe they're just kind of wallowing in their own dissatisfaction with their life, and it's like they're not walking away from what's not making them happy and coming towards you. That's the only other thing I could see really. Yeah. Why is the Four of Wands here in reverse? Five of Cups. Yeah, I am getting this energy of just like crying over spilled milk here. You know what I mean? I feel like this person is bringing dissatisfaction to the connection, or they may be showing you that they're just unhappy. This person could even be a little bit depressed, you guys. Like there's just this energy of like really not like understanding that anything can happen and things can change. It's like there's just this energy of them being very complacent and really feeling like there's nothing new or exciting. Like I feel like they're lacking this curiosity and lacking this like lust for life, or like it's almost like they're giving up and wallowing in whatever they're not happy with in this connection or in their life in general. And it's almost like they're not seeing that things can change anytime. And it's like bad times are temporary. Like you don't need to think that you're never going to expand past a certain point just because maybe you're at a low point. But I feel like this person has, I'm surprised we don't have the Four of Cups here. But there's this energy of them being very like complacent and really not being willing to like look at solutions, and they almost just feel like there's no hope or something. I could even see the Star in reverse coming out here. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse? Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're in this very like, yeah, they're in this lack of, they're not in this expansive energy because they're playing it safe. And there's almost this energy of them feeling dissatisfied in some way, or like maybe they didn't take risks at some point in their life. But it's almost like this energy of like still clinging maybe onto this connection or clinging onto the things that like give them security. And so they're lacking curiosity about new solutions and new opportunities and new things that can happen in their life because they're holding on so tightly to what they have. So because they're so afraid of losing things. I feel like this person's very afraid of change and very afraid of risking things in a way too. It's almost like this person, it doesn't seem to be happy. They may be showing that through their actions, but they're still clinging on to whatever your guys' current life circumstances are. And it's just like this energy of them not being open to anything to solve this. Why is the Three of Wands here in reverse? The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, it's like this person is keeping themselves, you guys. So like if this is someone you're not with, like the best way I would describe their energy is someone that like very much is keeping themselves secluded and not opening up to other people. They're refusing to explore. So like the typical like Three of Wands card like would have someone who's like looking out in the distance and really like open to the world of possibilities, open to the world of what could be coming in for them. And there's almost this energy of refusing to explore or refusing to be open and what's the word? Creative is a word, but like almost like discovery. It's like this person is dissatisfied, but they're also hiding themselves away or refusing to see that there are potential opportunities and places, people, things to see and new experiences that they can have. If they're willing to just loosen their grip on whatever is making them feel secure right now. Yeah, they're just coming through with this very stagnant energy and this energy of wallowing in their dissatisfaction and feeling like they're not fulfilled. However, it's very much a symptom of their own mindset. Yeah, so in actions towards you, I am getting this as like someone you're with. Like I almost just feel like if you're with this person, they may just like really not open up to you. And it's like you may find it really hard to like help this person or really even support this person. And it may be just frustrating for you. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? We have the Tower and we have the Devil in reverse as well. Yeah, and so what I'm getting is that I do feel like this person is having and the Five of Swords back of the deck. This person deals with a lot of self-limiting beliefs and a lot of fear of everything falling apart, and so they don't take any risks. And I feel like the Devil's energy is here because I feel like this person is very attached to playing things safe or really holding on to what they have because they're not really trusting in, they're very much chained, it feels like, to certain things, or they're very chained to, I realize I have to probably censor this even though it's really small. There's a feeling of them chaining themselves to things that don't make them happy because they feel like they need it. And they're refusing to really work with you here. You know, it's like this person is in a pretty difficult energy, honestly, through their actions. So if this sounds, let me actually, sorry, I forgot I'm going to get some oracle cards for this as well. I definitely want to clarify this. I'm also getting that this person like may not be realizing that something that would be fulfilling for them is not the stereotypical relationships or the stereotypical commitment, but it's almost like this energy of them playing things safe or like following the crowd, but not feeling satisfied by it, and also not realizing that if they want to be happy, they really need to, you know, they can't expect someone to bring the emotional fulfillment to them. It's like they really need to get in the energy of figuring it out. We have Rainbow Transference. What is this person's actions? Ripe Fruit, and then Dream Travel here in reverse. Interesting. And Service. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for some of you guys, for the people here that this is someone that is already married and in a situation that they're not happy in, and you're like someone else, I feel like this person very much is acting like this connection is something that they really want but are refusing to move towards because they're afraid of taking the risk or maybe causing a tower moment in their life. It's almost like there's this energy of them not doing, and maybe they're fearing like the karma, or maybe they're feeling of how it could be wrong, but there's almost this energy of this person needing to honor what would make them happy. And I feel like the way they're acting is like they almost are looking at you like maybe you're a solution to this, or maybe you're a solution to their dissatisfaction. But with dream travel in reverse, it's almost this energy of like, only in my dreams can I fathom this, or can I think of this possibility. And yeah, so I really am. I hope that you guys stayed, for those of you that this is someone that I honestly am starting to picking up that way. You know, it's kind of hard to describe, but I do feel like there's this energy of this person really not being satisfied with a stereotypical commitment or relationship right now. So if you're the person in the commitment, like, this person really needs to like figure out what they want and like communicate it to you. If you're someone outside of it, and this person, and you feel like, and this person acts like you're all they want, and like you're really what would make them emotionally happy, but they feel tied to staying in the situation that they're in, you know, it's like, yeah, that's what they're acting like. You guys, I am really getting that this is that situation where it's like, this person may be in a more traditional situation right now, and they're kind of refusing to take the risk of going for their happiness, because they may have already committed to someone or some sort of situation, but they're not, obviously not happy in that, and they may be telling you that or showing you that. I can see this from both people's perspectives, so it's going to be funny if both of you guys are like watching this. Yeah. And you know what? To be completely honest, I feel like if you guys are the ones that are like in a commitment with this person, and they're very much being like stale and like that, they may have met someone else. Okay. Like, but I feel like you would know that. I feel like you would know if there's a third party. Or they may, even with the rainbow transference, it may be that they like in their minds, like they, even if you're committed to this person, they may just even have this like idea that like if they were in a more fulfilling relationship, or if they like, you know, they may make you feel through their actions like they wish they were in another relationship, or that they're waiting for some relationship to like sweep them off their feet and give their life a lot more meaning. I am getting that as well. So kind of confusing, but hopefully you guys are still with me here. All right. What are Pile 2's person's actual feelings here? We have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the King of Cups, Page of Wands, what are Pile 2's person's actual feelings? Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, I am getting a picture here. Page of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse, back of the deck. Okay. So, regardless of what your connection is with this person, I can still talk about it more generally. This person, the way they're feeling in their life right now, I feel like there's something they desperately want to end in their life, okay? But it does feel like there's delays to them actually making the change and letting go of something, that really letting something be the end of the line, like really letting a cycle end. It could be with another person, or it could be just another commitment that they have right now. But I feel like with the King of Cups here, I feel like this person is someone who is actually compassionate and does feel really a lot for people. And so I feel like this person is very much is slowing down the process of letting their inner child come out. There's this big energy of them feeling this dissatisfaction, and really wanting to bring more excitement and emotional fulfillment into their life. That's very clear that that's how they're feeling. But they may be feeling like they will be hurting someone, or they will be dishonoring a person that they've already committed to. And so I am getting this person in a commitment. So if this is you, that they feel like they are, you know, if you're in a commitment with this person right now, and you have been for a long time, and you feel like the relationship is kind of getting stagnant, this person, I just have to be very honest, it does feel like they do care a lot about you, but I feel like they're being called emotionally in another direction. And I feel like they're realizing that they're delaying the process of ending this. Okay. So That's for those of you that are in a commitment with this person. For those of you that are a newer connection with this person and they are already in a relationship, I feel like this person is delaying moving things forward with you or providing you with more emotional hope or really investing in you until they let go of this other situation and until they really decide to take the risk of that and suffer the emotional consequences that would happen. And with the King of Pentacles here in reverse, it's like, I feel like this person is feeling very afraid of being unstable. Like that's the biggest thing coming through is like this person may have been in a commitment for a long time or been in a certain role where they got a lot of their confidence and stability from it. And it's almost like they're very afraid of the emotional consequences and the material consequences, or the consequences of not feeling as like stable and secure. And this could even be like in a traditional sense, you know what I mean? But I feel like this person is recognizing that they maybe want to do things differently in their life, or they maybe just don't want to be married for the rest of their lives, or they don't want to be in this very traditional sort of limiting situation that I'm picking up on. But they also are afraid of leaving someone emotionally unfulfilled. But I do feel like there is a need, honestly, for this person to communicate clearly with those around them and pick what's right for them, because eventually this situation is going to get to a point where like they can't continue to hide the fact that they're not happy with whoever they're with. And it's a disservice to that person to continue to try to like not hurt them while they're honestly seeking other opportunities with other people, or they are, you know, really wanting something else, you know, and they may just be fearing really the end and being destabilized for that and hurting people. And so it's like this person does have somewhat of good intentions for the reason why they're stalling or not really letting things shift in the way that they kind of need to. But I think this person is really needing to recognize that they can't be a martyr, and they really shouldn't try to be a martyr. And they shouldn't, if they're not happy, they need to tell people that, you know, and they need to really move on with their life. And either if you're the new person, that they should really move towards you if that's what they feel like is what's best for them. And they need to be honest with this Queen of Cups here, who I feel like deserves the truth about this. All right, how is Paltu's person feeling? Yeah, okay. We have repopulation, party leader, someone soon, and the messenger. Literally, yeah. This person really has a truth to speak here with the messenger. And with repopulation, this person is really wanting change in their life and really wanting to let go of an old situation and walk towards a more fulfilling situation. This person is really seeking out excitement. And with someone soon, they're really wanting to move on to another connection. I just can't put it any other way. And they're just stalling on communicating this. They're holding back this information from someone, this Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Eight of Wands can also talk about communication. And they're delaying the communication on this topic, although they're deeply yearning for change and yearning for more excitement and yearning for a deeper, not deeper, but a more fulfilling connection, you could say, with someone. Yeah. And it's almost like they're afraid to be authentic and be honest within, like, you know, what's really going on with them. You know, they're very afraid of it. They're fighting their heart, you know, they're fighting what their heart's really telling them. And even maybe their inner child here too. What are Paltu's person's honest feelings? We have forgive. Yeah, and I feel like they're very much concerned that they won't be forgiven, because justice was there with their actions. They're very concerned that they won't be able to forgive themselves, or other people won't forgive them if they make this change. They're really like, that's something that really matters to them. Yeah, the truth, but they really want to follow the truth of their heart here. They have this truth on their heart, and that could either be that they really want to move towards you, or they really want to move away from you, depending on who you are. So if you're the person that's been in a commitment with this person for a long time, this person's really hoping that you will forgive them and understand. If you are the new person, this person desperately wants to shift their life right now and follow their heart and follow their inner truth. They're denying like an inner truth right now. They're living their life like in a way that's like, they're not being honest. They're not honoring their heart, and they're not being honest with the people around them about how they're really feeling. You know, because maybe they feel this pressure to be someone. Yeah, and we have fire and structure in reverse. And so, you guys, if there is something else going on, like this person isn't in a relationship, it's some sort of a situation where there's a lot of structure to it and responsibility, and there's a feeling of them really wanting to be free and lighter with what they can do, and they want to follow their passion. They want more spark in their life, and they're really, really hoping that they can find a way to relieve themselves of the pressure or the commitments that they have, you guys. And so if this is someone who isn't married, and you guys probably are all people that, like, if they're not married, you might not even be here, but it's possible that this person isn't married, but they may just be afraid. The other situation I would see is that they're very committed to a job that they don't like. And, like, let's say that they're very afraid of disappointing the people around them for leaving that job and maybe following their heart for you would be something that they would have to really change their life and risk things and maybe let go of a very traditional role that they've had. Okay. So I'm seeing that too. I'm seeing that possibility too. So I'm going to leave it at that with this person's feelings. I hope you guys were able to follow along and it wasn't, like, too chaotic. You know, got to do my best, but sometimes there are multiple scenarios that come through. So I hope I did a good job of trying to be inclusive with what situation it is. So now we're going to go into advice for you about this connection, what you most need to hear. Yeah, that's why the devil's energy was there as well in their actions. It's like they're very much feeling tied to something, or they feel like they can't really follow what they want, you know, but they obviously, everyone always can do that. It's just like their fear stopping them and their need to, like, really honor their heart and suffer the consequences of that, which always is worth it, of course. What guidance do we have for pile 2 right now? It says time for beginner's mindset. Sweet results await. I'm just going to flip these up right. Set healthy boundaries. I almost feel like this is, like, guidance for your person. Like, that's almost what I'm picking up on more. I feel like sometimes that happens, but almost like this person, this is literally advice for your person, you guys. I don't know why. Maybe you guys are resonating with this. Maybe some of you, like, are the person I'm talking about. But I gotta say what's happening here. So time for beginner's mindset. I feel like there's an energy here of the person we are discussing really needing to embrace change and maybe letting themselves become unstable or restarting in life because it's going to be worth it with sweet results awaits. And with set healthy boundaries, there's a need for this person to understand that, like, what they want is okay. And, like, they don't need to deny that or please anyone else in their life. It's like this person needs to set boundaries with the people in their life and feel confident in doing that. And I feel like this person's very afraid to set boundaries with certain people, or very afraid of people's reactions, or people not accepting what they want to do, or not accepting that they want to change things up, you know, and they're very afraid to kind of maybe even demote themselves. Maybe they'd have to sacrifice some sort of title or something that society would traditionally see as senior, or I'm getting that this person could be really deep into a certain career that isn't satisfying for them. They could be deep into a relationship that isn't satisfying for them. Regardless, this person is clearly living a life that they're not satisfied with and really wanting more emotional fulfillment in their life. Okay, so I don't know why Spirit is giving advice for this person. I don't know if it's helpful for you to hear what this person needs. I don't know. Maybe you guys are this person. I literally do not know. Okay, what else? Can we get some advice for pile 2, please? I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Wow, I let go. Oh my gosh, wow. Okay. Okay, wow. Sorry. This just, like, hit me real quick here. What I'm getting is that I am getting this is for you guys, pile 2, this isn't, like, for pile 2's person. I'm getting that there's a need. Okay. Maybe there's a feeling here even of your person being afraid that you won't forgive them. If this is the example of someone who you've had a connection with that's, like, deep, yet it hasn't been fulfilled, and this person's been chasing things that are unfulfilling for them, there's this energy telling you that be open to this person and try to forgive whatever's gone on between you and this person in the past, because I feel like this person is really needing your forgiveness regardless of who you are to them. This person is really needing the ability to be seen with fresh eyes and not have their past held against them or not have their old mistakes held against them. That's something I'm getting. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So I feel like the advice for you, and then at the back of the deck, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So there may be a need to let this person deal with what they're going through on their own and to focus on yourself and not try to not like let your energy go too much into this person, because they clearly have a lot that they're needing to figure out within themselves. And I feel like that the universe is really trying to push them in a certain direction. And I feel like almost spirit, if you're waiting for this person to get out of something that's unfulfilling for them and come towards you, I am getting this message of trying to surrender the process, or trying to surrender what ends up happening between you guys and not worrying about it too much, and understand that right now things are not in your control regardless. And so letting this person figure it out themselves and working on yourself in that meantime is just the best thing that you can do. And trying to give this person the opportunity to transform within themselves and the opportunity to have a clean slate with you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys, pal, too. So let me know down below. I find it really helpful when I'm a little bit confused on a pile for you guys to let me know like what situation you guys were. So I would appreciate that. I do like to read it for clarity. Make sure you like this video. It really supports my channel. It makes a huge difference. So thank you guys that are doing that. And please subscribe. I'll be posting 2 pick card readings every week. So I'm hoping to see you at the next one. And thank you so much for watching. Hey, pile 3, if you chose the clear quartz crystal heart, then this is going to be your reading where we're going to be looking at your person's actions versus their feelings within this connection. We're going to be starting off with their actions so you can figure out if this feels like your pile. So let's get straight into it. If it doesn't, then you might want to check out the action part of the other pile, see if one of them resonates. Sorry, you guys. I don't know why I'm like getting a little bit spacey just right as I'm trying to do this reading. I don't know why. I think that happens to me around pile 3 a lot, but might mean something else. But anyways, let's get into pile 3's person's actions towards pile 3. King of Swords coming out first. What are pile 3's person's actions towards them? 2 of Swords. This person's definitely in their head a lot. The King of Swords and the 2 of Swords. The Emperor in reverse. 3 of Swords. The Star in reverse. Page of Swords. You guys, so many swords here. This person is like Queen of Swords at the back of the deck, you guys. What the heck? Okay. So this person feels like someone that has a hard time trusting their heart, number 1. Very clearly, they definitely show you this through their actions. They show you they may have a hard time having hope in this connection, or they may feel they may come off as very much fearful of getting hurt, very closed off, very closed off, very unsure of what to do because they are in this energy of not knowing how to move forward or not trusting that they have a plan forward. And so with this Page of Swords here, it's almost like this person is gathering information and continuously may come off as cold to you, or they may still talk to you though. I'm almost getting that this person is someone that like is very unclear with like what they want, or they may not really show you very much of their intentions or their emotions like whatsoever. And with the Page of Swords here, it's like I feel like they still sometimes like talk to you, or like they still try to gather information about you, but I'm getting in this connection that I'm getting that both of you guys are very like guarded towards the other person. There may have been heartbreak in this relationship in the past, or this person may just be very closed off to the heart because they still have wounds. That could be both of your guys' case. But I feel like with the Emperor here in reverse, there's almost a refusal to take the lead in this connection or to make a plan about what they want next. This person is very unclear of their intentions towards you, unclear of their emotions towards you. And when you communicate with this person, I feel like it's only like surface deep. And it's like you guys don't really get to the bottom of like what's going on in the connection. This person creates a lot of confusion in you as well. And with the star in reverse, there may be healing that needs to happen within this connection, but also this energy of both of you guys being guarded towards the other person or being strategic in how you are seen. You guys are very much in this mode of not letting the other person know how much you guys care about this connection, and also refusing to take risks and refusing to, with the star here in reverse, there may be this energy of like trying to heal independently, but like also, like I almost feel like with the star, if it was upright, I would feel like there's this energy of potentially healing together, but I almost feel like there's this like independent, introverted healing process that's going on within this connection, where you guys are in this stage of like not really showing each other too much, not really having a plan forward. It's not clear what this person necessarily wants. There is healing happening, but there is also sort of a dampened mood on this connection. Yes. So that came out kind of quick, but let's get some more. I'm glad this is so straightforward, you guys. I feel like for pile 1 and 2, like there were like 20 scenarios that came through for each pile, and I was like trying to get all of them, but let's keep going. So what are pile 3's person's actions like? We have scary mirror. Yeah, I feel like you guys have a very like spiritual connection. You guys may even be divine counterparts with this King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, but there's this energy of feeling kind of freaked out by like the intensity of this connection, and there's a lot of uncertainty and overthinking going on both of your guys' sides, and this energy of like, what's happening here? Like, why is this connection so intense? And like, what am I supposed to learn here? Like, I don't know. I know that there's something important here, but it's almost hard to see. It's almost like this awakening of like this deeper realm that you guys are both really not addressing between you guys. Yeah, we have the all-knower. I feel like a lot of this connection is very intuitive. We also have you can't find goodness because you lost your heart at the back of the deck. I am getting that someone here is very, it could be your person, is very closed off to opening up their heart, but there is this undeniable psychic connection between you guys that is pulling this person towards you or you towards them, both vice versa. But a lot of this connection feels like it's been intuitively understood, and it's almost like this person very much doesn't open up. You know, it's like they won't open up. You can tell that this person through their actions has like a million walls and very much is not okay with being vulnerable. But there's this underlying sense of you guys understanding each other like really deeply. But you guys maybe both be healing wounds right now, independently too. But regardless, for both sides, there's a lack of empowerment and a lack of people taking the lead here in this connection is what I feel. Can you clarify this energy, please? Oh my gosh, we have romance and connect. Yeah, so you guys do, and then we also have healing in reverse at the back of the deck. Wow. It's like there's this really strong connection between you guys and this like desire to come together, and like I'm hearing like make your heart one, like weird, but that's kind of what I'm hearing. And I almost feel like there's such a desire to come out of there's such a connection between you guys. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a very like eerie and kind of weird connection that like isn't stereotypical, or like I feel like this relationship isn't like what you'd see in a movie. Like, I feel like it's very intuitive and very psychically connected, and there's just this energy of like, you are my person, but I'm terrified of that. So I am maybe going to hold myself back, or I'm only going to show you this much. But I'm very curious about you, and I want to learn more about you, but I also don't know what I want because I'm still healing from something. Like, that's how their actions, I feel like, are coming through right now. With Cosmic Exploration at the back of the deck, it's almost like you guys have... Oh, you know, I'm hearing a certain song. Oh. You guys have I'm hearing spunky connection. Like, you guys are like weird. Not weird, but you guys are unique. And you guys seem to be the same brand of something together is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like you're kind of causing this person to come out of their shell, or you're psychically tempting this person to open up and actually embrace the healing process. So I feel like you've met this person so you can both heal wounds around intimacy is kind of what I'm getting. But I'm very curious to see this person's feelings for you, because I feel like this person is very reserved with them, or I feel like they haven't really, I feel like you intuit this person's feelings towards you, but I don't feel like you guys have shared very many mushy gushy words to each other. I don't think so. So what is pile 3's person's honest feelings for pile 3? What are their honest feelings in this connection? All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles here in reverse coming out first. We have Temperance in reverse. Wow. If this person is like not chill, like this person, I almost am like now getting the vision of someone who's like completely freaking out like inside and feels very lost inside. This person feels like they cannot catch their balance right now. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this person feels like they're in this time period in their life where they're not doing really well. Like this person is not going through a very good time period in their life. And I feel like they are concerned that they don't have enough to give to you at the time. And like with Temperance in reverse, it's almost like they're feeling very imbalanced and kind of in this lack mindset. But I feel like this person does really want to come out of the cold with you, but I also feel like they don't have much to offer. And so it's almost like this would be like, they're almost feeling like you would have to give to them, which I don't love, but let's get more. This person may want you to give them healing. We have the 5 of Wands here. Yeah, there's a lot of inner conflict that this person is feeling, and we have 2 5s. And so this person just may be going through a time period of instability or change and kind of feeling like very unstable is a way that I would very much describe this person's feelings and the way that they're generally feeling. With the 6 of Cups, but they have such strong feelings for you. Like that's that soulmate energy, that soul recognition, and this truly lovey-dovey, like really sweet feelings for you that they do have. They may feel like that energy is something that goes up and down for them with that Temperance. It's almost like they're having a hard time stabilizing in their feelings for you is what I'm getting. But they definitely have them. This came out in reverse, and then we have the 8 of Wands here in reverse. They feel like they need to slow this connection down because they're currently not in the best position to pursue it or be open with you. They're very closed off because I feel like they may just have gone through a hard or difficult time period, and they're really trying to get themselves in a more stable place. And I feel like this person is trying to slow down the connection or is trying to not communicate because they genuinely think that like right now they don't know if this connection could be an equal give and take. But they do have very strong feelings for you. It's very clear to them that they do, but they're very conflicted because they're thinking about how they have a lot going on. They're not stable within themselves right now. So they are trying to slow down this connection. I'm called to get like more for the spread. We have Justice. Yeah, they're worried about the give and take of the relationship. There's an energy of them wanting to be fair to you, and that may be why they're holding back. And we have the Fool. Yeah. Before they jump straight into this, they definitely want to make sure that they can do right by you, and they feel like they shouldn't just jump straight into this because they feel, even though they want to be this Queen of Wands, they're very attracted to you, by the way, with the sun underneath that. They find you to be like a breath of fresh air. They are very, 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 very drawn to you, very attracted to you, and they feel this rush towards you, but they also feel like right now the relationship wouldn't be balanced, and they also don't want to drag you into any karma that they're going through. Although they do feel called to say F it, basically, and like go right towards you, but they stop themselves because they're like, no, I clearly know I'm not in like a stable time period right now, so I do feel like I need to hold back here, hold back my emotions, my feelings. What's going on with the 5 of Pentacles, Spirit? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, because of the fact that they're in this sort of feeling like they've just recently lost a lot, or they just feel like they're in this like lonely time period, they're feeling like they can't make a decision from that place is what I'm getting, and it's causing that internal conflict. Why is the 5 of Wands here? The Chariot, yeah. They don't want to push forward unless they feel like they can be determined and dedicated, and they're concerned that there are too many barriers, honestly, within themselves and their own capabilities to be consistent and be determined in the relationship, that they just feel like they don't feel like they have the go-ahead sign right now. Like they almost feel like they're at like a yellow light is how they feel. Why is the Temperance in reverse here? This person also, I'm not gonna lie, could be going, we have the moon here. They're dealing with a lot of fears. They're in a dark place in their life. Like not in like a way where it's like that bad, but it's like I feel like this person has been thrown in the deep end recently, or has been facing a lot of their fears, or feeling very confused about who they are, their life, what they want. They're in a lot of confusion right now. And I feel like right now there's more darkness to this person than light. And because of that, they don't even want to involve you in, they don't have much to give is how they feel. Yeah. So they hold back. They hold back is mainly what I'm getting there. Why is the Six of Cups here? Page of Swords. And so I feel like the Page of Swords is here is because this person, regardless of everything that's going on with them, is still very curious about you. And they still want to learn about you though. So it's like these feelings, they're still can't help but be very curious about you and want to learn more about you. And they may think you're just very intriguing, very interesting to them. All right. Why is the Six of Pentacles here in reverse? Yeah. King of Pentacles. Again, they're not stable right now. They're not in this place where they're feeling grounded and like they have a lot to give. Okay. So pretty much what I'm picking up on. Why is the Fool here is what I'm curious about. Three of Wands. They may think that in the future there will be more opportunity. They also may be thinking that this isn't the right time to make plans and move this forward because they feel like there's a need for them to wait. The Three of Wands can also be about waiting. And so I feel like this person is feeling like right now I need to wait for some sort of karma in their life to clear up or some sort of things to gain balance again. What's this Justice referring to? We have the Four of Pentacles here in reverse. Yeah, they want to gain their stability. They feel like they need to at least get to a place where they're stable again. We have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. And so a lot of this has to do with their own stability within the 3D and feeling more stable and in this mindset where they feel for now like the most fair thing for them to do is to hold back and to not give away too much because they just don't want to confuse things. And they are really trying to just, if anything, stall the connection is what I'm getting. Because I don't think this person wants to push you away or ruin it. They don't want to, they really do not want to do something wrong here is kind of what I'm getting. And they're pretty self-aware though is what I'm getting about this person. It's like they're not, I do honestly feel like their decision is good that they're holding back, but it may be confusing for you because with this Page of Swords energy and the Six of Cups, they may still show interest in you and so it might confuse you or give you like mixed signals. And they're very attracted to you, so they maybe like can't help it in a way. But what are Pile 3's person's honest feelings? We have the shepherd who wandered and found a different, the sheep who wandered and found a different shepherd. They may have just walked away from a chaotic relationship and they're still healing from that. And they're kind of in this transitionary phase right now is what I'm picking up on. There's something from their past. Make it look like the night. This person is seriously like, they might even be going through dark night of the soul, or they might just be deep in shadow work or deeply in this place of facing darkness right now. And they're trying to work through it so they can see the light. But there's a lot of energy of this person being in a dark place. We have Smother here in reverse. And they feel like right now they need to focus on getting themselves into a more stable place where they are free from whatever this darkness is causing within them. And I feel like it is something from their past, but it's probably just a trigger within themselves. We also have Under a Spell here. So this person may be very infatuated with you right now. And so it's kind of just complicated for them is what I'm getting. It's kind of like they're just feeling like they need to slow this down. Like they need to not rush towards you just because they're attracted to you. They're like, realistically, I am not in a position right now to pursue this. Let's be honest, you know? How else is Pile 3's person feeling? How's Pile 3's person feeling? Romance in reverse. Yeah, they're trying to, and so it's interesting that that's coming out because they may be giving you signals that the romance is very on or something, or they may be giving you like little hints or like kind of leading you on a little bit. Like I don't think on purpose that they are, but with this romance in reverse, I feel like they're saying like, this is not the right time for me to engage in something because I just walked away from something else and I need to heal from that first. We have freedom. Yeah, there's a lot about freedom here with this Mother in reverse. There's a need for them to find their own freedom from what holds them back, from the darkness, from whatever was kind of chaining them or making them feel suppressed in the past here. I do feel like they are breaking free from that, but I feel like they're still in the process. They're still in the process. We have Spirit here as well. I feel like they feel very spiritually connected with you. I do, and self-care at the back of the deck. They're very much in this energy of knowing that they're in no place to give because they need to give to themselves right now, but they cannot help but feel spiritually connected to you. They feel like this is a connection that is eerie in that way, or they feel very drawn to you on a deep level. They feel like they have a spiritual recognition of you, like from a past life, or like they feel like there's a soulmate energy around this connection, and they can't ignore that. They're very curious about it, but at the same time, they're focusing on their own freedom and their own stability and getting to a place where they're independent of the pain of the past and the blockages that could really damage this connection. I feel like they really don't want to bring the chaos of whatever they're going through into your life, but they cannot deny the connection they feel to you as well. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. Let's go into Spirit's advice for you now for this connection. Where am I? Okay. What advice do we have for pile 3 regarding this connection? I really do intend for this to be advice for you, but I feel like last pile came out like almost the advice that your person would need to hear. So I am trying to ask for you, but sometimes what I guess Spirit decides what they feel like is most important to come out. So for pile 3, what does pile 3 most need to hear right now? Time to collaborate. Truth transcends illusion. There may be a lot of illusion in this connection because I feel like you guys are both guarded, or like I feel like they're very much not showing you, but I feel like Spirit's saying like you will cut through the illusion of this connection, and don't worry if right now it's not clear. You're also not delusional at all about this, in case that was something you need to hear. And regardless of how much this person is trying to put up like a front that they don't feel the connection, they do. It says trust in the great mystery as well. Yeah, I feel like this is such a mysterious connection. This may be someone you work with that's random with time to collaborate, but or if this is someone that you met through like a community where you're like working with them, or like maybe you're just friends with them. But I almost feel like Spirit's saying for now, allow this connection to be collaborative and friendship almost. And I feel like eventually the truth is going to come out, but I feel like this is happening for a reason in this way, and Spirit is very much wanting you to not overthink this or get freaked out by it or feel like you're crazy, because like you're not. This is definitely very mysterious, like serendipitous, like strange connection. So Spirit, I feel like with the time to collaborate, it's almost like let this connection be what it needs to be for now, and try not to push it. I almost feel like because there may be a part of you that like really wants the validation of the truth, or like validating this person's feelings for you, or validating that they feel the connection with you. But I almost feel like Spirit's saying like try to not hyper fixate on that, because it's going to come out anyways. And so do what you can to just stay cool, stay casual in this connection. You don't need to do anything to prompt this person to confess feelings to you or anything like that. What else does pile 3 need to hear right now? It says joy is the ultimate creator. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. I am the dreamer of my dream. I'm getting like chills from this, because I almost feel like this is a very strong connection in your life. This is something that I think what's weird for you about this is I feel like you have like a very like deep spiritual recognition or a soul connection with this person. And with I'm the dreamer of my dream, there's almost just this energy of like, yes, this is weird. We know that this is weird, but deep down in a deep place, this makes perfect sense to you. And try to not let this like bring your energy down or cause you stress, because I almost feel like your deeper self is very much in tune with why this connection is here and what it will mean to you. And I feel like Spirit's almost just saying, trust in the mystery, let it unfold, and don't see this through the lens of fear. See this through potential and curiosity, and don't try to control this or overcomplicate it. Overcomplicate it is kind of what I'm getting. And with I'm the dreamer, my dream, I feel like what's so weird about this connection to you is almost wanting to validate that life's weird, or wanting to validate that there is a spiritual connection here, or that there is something like mysterious about this. And I feel like I'm here to tell you, yes, there is, but don't let that cause you stress trying to find validation about that, because you are the creator. You created this. You know, it's almost what I'm getting. It's like, I feel like this is like a manifestation of yours or something. And sometimes like when the manifestation comes in, it's like, this isn't what I like asked for, but in some way this is serving you on a deep level. And I feel like this person is here to awaken you too. This person is definitely a soulmate that is meant to further your understanding of spiritual woo-woo stuff. I don't know why I said it that way, but that's what I'm getting, is like, you're going to understand yourself more as a spiritual person through this connection eventually. Trust though, just let it unfold. Don't try to control it, because I think it'll cause you stress. If you allow this to make you feel out of control, or feel like this is something that's happening to you and not something that like you're a part of, I feel like that mindset is going to drain you. But the mindset of like, I am a spirit having a human experience, and I signed up for this. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you need to hear that. So if this has been helpful for you, please do make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It really supports my channel and it makes such a big difference. So thank you guys for doing that. If you want to leave a comment, I do love to read them. So please don't hesitate. And if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I'll be posting 2 pick card readings every week. So I'm hoping to see you at the next one. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you so much for watching.